Hold on to your seats because Selena Gomez just got caught red-handed throwing what looks a lot like a secret bachelorette party in Cabo San Lucas, while her boyfriend, Blanco, is getting absolutely roasted online for his latest cryptic social media stunt. If you want the hottest tea delivered straight to your feet, hit that subscribe button right now because the story is about to get wild. If you thought this couple was just casually dating, think again. The internet's army of celebrity detectives have been working overtime, and the evidence piling up suggests Selena and Benny may be much closer to walking down the aisle than they're letting on. And let's just say, the tea is boiling. Over the weekend, Selena was spotted living her absolute best life aboard a luxury yacht in Cabo. The vibes? Lest girls getaway and more bride-to-be blowout. She wasn't alone either, her inner circle was there in full force. Her cousin Priscilla, her lifelong bestie Courtney Lopez, and several other friends who almost never appear together in public all made the trip. That alone raised eyebrows. These aren't the kinds of women who ditch their schedules for a random beach trip. This looked coordinated. Planned. Significant. The group went all out, champagne bottles popping, designer swimsuits shimmering under the Cabo sun, and professional photographers snapping every moment. Yes, professional photographers. That's the kicker. Celebs don't just hire photographers for casual vacations, they do it when they're celebrating a major life milestone. One leaked photo in particular has fans talking, Selena, glowing, with a champagne glass in hand, sporting the same necklace Benny gave her back when they first started dating. She's worn it at every major milestone in their relationship, like it's her personal lucky charm. For it to appear during this weekend of all weekends? That feels intentional. While Selena was in Cabo, Blanco was living it up at what looked like an exclusive California spa retreat. His Instagram stories featured expensive meals, luxury spa treatments, and group activities with a tight circle of male friends, many of them big-name music producers and Grammy winners. But it wasn't just the spa food or massages that had people talking. It was Benny's captions. Unforgettable weekend, he wrote. The most healing experience of my life. Fans couldn't help but side-eye those words. Unforgettable weekend? Healing? Surrounded by his bros? That doesn't sound like a normal weekend. That sounds like a bachelor party. And here's where things get really interesting, both Selena's and Benny's celebrations happened simultaneously. Fans are convinced this wasn't a coincidence. Coordinating bachelor and bachelorette weekends is becoming the new celebrity trend. Couples want to celebrate separately but still keep their timelines aligned. If that's what's going on here, Selena and Benny might be weeks away from the main event. Selena's Cabo crew wasn't just a random mix of friends, it was a carefully curated lineup that represented nearly every era of her life. Childhood friends, longtime collaborators, newer additions to her circle. For a star as busy as Selena, bringing this specific group together at the same time doesn't happen without intention. Meanwhile, Benny's crew was stacked with industry power players. These weren't just buddies from back home. We're talking Grammy-winning producers, chart toppers, and insiders who rarely post about their private lives, yet several of them shared cryptic snaps from the same resort. That kind of overlap screams event. Even more telling? Matching outfits. Selena and her girlfriends were seen wearing coordinated accessories, while Benny's crew rocked matching custom apparel. That's not vacation style. That's event merch. One of the biggest questions swirling around Selena's Cabo trip, where was Taylor Swift? Taylor, famously Selena's ride or die, usually shows up for her major life milestones. Yet she was nowhere to be seen in Cabo, and she didn't post about any conflicting obligations that weekend. Fans are split, is Taylor saving her appearance for the actual wedding? Or was there some scheduling clash that just couldn't be avoided? Either way, her absence has people buzzing. Because if this really was Selena's bachelorette, Taylor's no-show is headline-worthy in itself. Here's the wild part, neither Selena nor Benny has said a single word to confirm or deny the rumors. No clarifications. No casual just a girls' trip caption. Nothing. That silence is deafening. Normally, both are quick to share little snippets of their travels or fun nights out. Their followers are used to playful posts and candid updates. For them to suddenly go radio silent? That's almost confirmation in itself. In fact, their silence feels coordinated. Like they're letting the speculation run wild on purpose. Why? Because they are building anticipation for the big reveal. Wedding planners who specialize in celebrity clients have already weighed in. The kind of logistics it takes to pull off these simultaneous, high-security trips means professional planners are almost certainly involved. Security measures at both locations were reportedly heightened, with extra privacy barriers and staff briefings, things that don't happen unless something big is going down. And if the timing lines up with traditional pre-wedding celebrations? That means the actual ceremony could be just weeks away. Let's talk fashion. Because both Selena and Benny used their outfits to drop hints. Selena wore custom-made pieces that matched her friends' ensembles, clearly styled for group photos. Meanwhile, Benny and his friends sported coordinated apparel that insiders say looked more like event merch than just vacation clothes. Celebs don't do things by accident, especially not fashion. These outfits scream, we're celebrating something. Even though they stayed mum about the meaning of their trips, Selena and Benny were still posting content. And fans noticed something strange, they were posting at nearly the same times, using similarly reflective, emotional language. Grateful for the people who matter most, Selena wrote. Celebrating life's biggest moments, one of Benny's friends posted. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. Here's the thing, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco aren't just any celebrity couple. They represent two very different worlds, Hollywood pop royalty and behind-the-scenes music production power. Their wedding wouldn't just be about romance, it would be a cultural moment. Think about it, Selena's guest list could bring in everyone from Disney Channel alums to A-list actresses to Taylor Swift herself. Benny's guest list? The backbone of the music industry. If these two circles collide at a wedding? That's not just an event. That's a headline-generating mega-celebration. And the way they've been building anticipation, cryptic posts, coordinated trips, mysterious silence, it's practically a masterclass in PR hype. So where does this leave us? Fans are watching like hawks for any sign of what comes next. Will the couple drop wedding details in a glossy magazine spread? Will Selena make a surprise announcement on social media? Will Benny spill the beans in an interview? Right now, the couple is letting the internet do the work for them, fueling speculation, letting theories multiply, and keeping their names in the headlines without lifting a finger. But make no mistake, all signs point to wedding bells. Whether this Cabo trip and California retreat were officially their bachelor and bachelorette parties or just elaborate pre-wedding celebrations, one thing is crystal clear, Selena and Benny are serious about celebrating their love with the people who matter most. And if these are just the warm-ups, the wedding itself is going to be on another level entirely. Think luxury. Think exclusivity. Think A-list spectacle. So, grab your popcorn and keep your notifications on, because when this couple finally makes it official, it's going to be the celebrity event of the year. And you won't want to miss a single detail.